Okay, good afternoon all. So in this video we are going to discuss about the design thinking idea, which is based on the topic of campus navigation. So I would like you students to share your few points regarding this video. So who is going to start the first talk?
First of all, here comes empathy. Empathy means putting ourselves into other shoes. In this problem, the students, teachers and other staffs are struggling to find where the classrooms, offices and parking lots. So this caused many confusions and time wastage. This makes the students, staffs and other people who are newly visiting the campus they may
one.
It's also in a huge campus.
Okay, so he just defined the idea of what is. Since it's a huge campus, many of the newcomers also, it's okay, already the staffs who are working there. Nowadays the parking has become a big issue because everyone has a vehicle and everyone needs a navigation map. So where the parking area is very big and where the places are located. So with this helps, who is going to come to second point?
Okay, so basically we have 5 stages for our design thinking process, and that is empathy, define, ideate, prototype and test. So I'm going to talk about the define stage. So actually what define stage is that whenever we take a problem statement, we'll be defining the problem, like for who will be the users, for whom are we selling our project, and what is the main goal of our project, and what system are we going to build our project. These are the things that we focus on whenever we are building a define stage. So for a smart navigation system in a campus, like we also have a map in our before our administrative office for going to places like for spine, RSNS technologies and engineering systems, because whenever new visitors visit our college, they will get confused, and whenever there is an emergency to get out of the college, it will be very difficult for them to find the exit path. So for these problems, we are defining the we are using this navigation system.
Okay, so she has asked many questions herself, and she has also given a solution of such as when, where and what the students will do or the visitors will do, and she has given a clear suggestion why should the campus navigation should be there even with the exit map. So if you see in our campus, in the entrance, first we had a navigation system where this college is starting and which campus is located here and which campus is located there and how many kilometers and all. We had a navigation chart, but now I think so the navigation chart has moved and it has become an old navigation map. So I think if they update the campus navigation map, again our college can be easily understandable by the new visitors, and those who want to join this college, it will be very helpful then. Okay, so the next one is going to come.
So here comes the ideate part. First of all, ideate means, which means that providing the beautiful insights and efficient ideas to our problem statement. So here comes the campus navigation system, which helps to finding a nearer path to the what the person is looking like. So let us consider real world scenario. I'm a newcomer in the college. I want to go into I want to go into library. So it is very difficult to follow. In the past 2 years, they were located as a chart-based system, which looks like what is that? This is where the path will go and where the path will end. So this makes the chaos on the person perspective. So here the navigation system helps to navigate the person view of library and canteen or administration office, etc. This can be achieved using various algorithms such as Prim's algorithm, Distrust's algorithm, and various shortest navigation system. And this can be useful in various sectors also. And let us another example. Let us consider this as a experiential center. Many people are arriving from various places, and they were failed to reach their destination on time. This makes the person what the time when exam starts and what the time when exam ends. So this makes the person out of the reach of the places. So this navigation system helps to navigate to the person's location in on time, etc.
Okay, so he has given an idea of by using a location where it can help to navigate them, and it helps to solve the problems very easily instead of getting at the last minute of bit worried. So it makes everyone as he told, the location is a very good idea. So next would you share the points?
So next is prototype. Prototype of this project, that is smart campus navigation system, is designed to navigate anyone in the campus to the location which they want. It is very simple and user-friendly navigation system. In this, the users can search for locations like classroom, labs or offices, and they can get the direction to that particular location. Features include search function, map view, navigation and category selection. First, the user has to search for the location. Then the map will show the exact point where the location is located. Then the navigation for this location will be allocated. We can also choose from the categories such as academic blocks or any other facilities. So the working principle is very simple. First, the user has to select their location. Then the map will show the navigation. Then they can reach the particular
Okay, so with this help we can navigate easily. So what's your point of view?
Okay, now if we talk about testing, when it comes to testing, we have to make sure that 2 points are followed, or I would say 2 principles. The first one being the product should be UI friendly for new users. In our case, we have new students, right? And the second one being whether the app is secure or not. So for that, we have 2 versions of our product. The first one being beta, which will involve basically providing the app to new students and some faculty members, and from that we can get feedbacks, and based on that feedback we can design our product, the main product.
Okay,
so that would be a
testing you are telling we can
it's for testing.
Okay, so it's a very useful and nice thoughts of it. So thank you guys.